All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marcus, your host. The topic of today is, what will it take for you to learn your lesson? And when I think about that sentence, there are some things that come to mind in my specific life. And what I mean by that is something that I keep doing, like one mistake I keep telling myself that I'm either not going to do or I won't let it happen again. And whether it be, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, however long, you abstain from certain thing and you, let's say, relapse. And then you face the consequences of that action. And what will it take? In my life, I have something that, like, some actions that I've taken that have hurt me, like, tremendously, like, really hurt me. And I just ask myself, I'm like, when will enough be enough? Like, seriously, what needs to happen to like literally shake me out of it, to like, you never ever ever do this again? And what's scary about promises, and I want to tell myself I will never ever for the rest of my life do this thing, but I hate breaking promises to myself and I'm scared to make that promise, which is maybe something I need to work on in myself. I'm not afraid of making commitments of 8 weeks, 12 weeks, even 6 months or to a year. And then, but like saying for a lifetime, to me, that's a scary statement. And the thing about humans is we love to play with fire. For example, say you touch the stove, or you do say you're playing with a fire, like literally playing with a fire, and you're poking it and you're like throwing stuff on it, throwing gasoline on it, and it's all fun, it pops up, burns bigger, burns brighter, and maybe you burn yourself a little bit. But you only burned yourself a little bit, so you didn't really pay the consequence. You didn't get hurt enough to scar you to learn. Some people, that's all it takes is that little burn, super uncomfortable, enough pain, they'll never do it again. And then others, most people, if you only got burned a little bit and you didn't pay a true price, there's a good chance you're going to do that again. And that's what's scary. So in my example, I've burned myself like pretty badly, and I still haven't like completely changed. And I have to ask myself, like, what will it take? Do I need to be burned, knock on wood, to like completely deformation of the body for me to learn this thing, like scarred for life? So that's a question you can ask yourself with whatever you have going on in your life, whatever that recurring problem is, or the thing you're avoiding, or something you're putting off, or a habit that you've wanted to cut out but you keep doing. What will it take? Seriously. Because the lessons only get more and more painful. That's the only way you can feel it. If the pain was the same every time you made the mistake, then you would not learn anything. So it's compounding, it's gradually getting greater. So what will it take for you to learn your lesson?